Hello everyone. It's another beautiful day. It's Tuesday. I believe it's the 21st of May. 30 minutes behind. Did a lot of work online this morning, and I will give that a shout out in a moment. So just trying to get it together. Restocking on the paper towels. Cleaning bird poop off my car. Wonderful. Making sure everything's at my fingertips when I need it. Good morning, good morning. Angela Sullivan. Oh, and good morning. I can't see that. I didn't go. I ended up working so much I didn't go. I had one of those days where I had to spend time alone and really focus what was about to go down, and there's just too much to do, guys. But I will go this week and treat myself to a Petty Mani. My toes are pretty good still. I actually have sandals on for the first time this year, and it feels really nice. The transition of wearing lighter clothes, but you still need to be covered because you're doing a job. You are walking into restaurants. You need to look the part. I have leggings on, but you'll find this very funny. I'm going to give BZ a shout out, and I'm going to show you this. I'm even going to take down the phone. I laughed. Let me see if I could do this right for you. Let's see if I can do this right. Oh, gosh. What does that say there? BZ! That's the name of the shoe, BZ's. Oh, gosh. And I laughed. I bought these. I bought these like a year ago. They were on sale for $8. And I said, oh, where are those sandals? And they feel like sneakers. They are super comfortable. I'm really digging them. Go pick up that order. Go make that money. I'm behind schedule. Hello, Don. Hello, Angela. Janice Pierce, if you're around, thank you for the donation at my website. I have to work on my website. I will soon add lots of information. Thank you for the Stripe donation. I opened up an email and I went, what's this? I went, wow, I haven't worked on that website in 3 months. But thank you. Thank you, Janice Pierce. Thank you, Janice Pierce. Wherever you are. Shh, you always forget something. Damn it. I'm just trying to do too much. But it will be worth it. It will be worth it. I recorded a video. I wanted to share some vital information. And I'll share that in a moment once I have it right in front of me. Because I can't remember off the top of my head. Okay, I got a garbage bag. I got wet wipes. Damn it. I can't believe I forgot that. For real? Oh, I have a few on me. These cards I made for the Get Upside At. You know, I highlighted stuff so it pops a little bit, but I also wrote stuff. I know it's probably backwards, but you get it. My YouTube channel, and I wrote Food Gig App Talk. Use what I got, so at least I have a handful on me. And what I should do, I even put a little piece of tape so they don't break. I should put them right in my pocket so when I'm out in the field and I bump into people that I feel are open to a suggestion, that happens. It's not always food delivery app gig drivers. Sometimes it's the workers. They're so outgoing and you give them something and they're like, wow, thanks. They're so appreciative and grateful. So Janice Pierce, I don't know where you've been, but I want to thank you for that donation. That was very kind of you. And it's good to know that it works. I wasn't sure if it worked. So thank you very much. Oh, thanks, Don. Woo! Yeah, I'm going to have a good day. I'm going to stay out during the day, and then I got to do work at home. I'm already late. I should have swiped on Postmates already. But I'm telling you, I woke up at 7:30, and I got right to work. But it was a lot of work to do online. When this video uploads, I already added the link in the default settings. I'm all over the place. The title of the website at my other YouTube channel, Internet Education 101. Internet Education 101. The title of the website is, title of the video is Building Websites is Harder Than You Think. Learn from me. And it's I feel a great 5-minute video. It's great. It gives you an inside look into what really goes down when you're building a successful website business. So we'll start with that. I said thank you to Janice Pierce. I hope she comes around someday. Moving on up with the Monvilles. Monvilles. Moving on up with the Monvilles. I'm going to have to check out that channel. Oh, see, DoorDash is saturated. They keep bringing in newbies because the veterans don't want to work for free. I'm all over the place. I joined in on that national meeting online. You know, it was good, but you know what, guys? I did say I would promote it and I would support it. And I wasn't the only one on the call. There were 2 other people on that meeting that said, of course I'm going to support and do what I can to help to receive fair pay. But they couldn't stop working. They had to work during that strike. And they're like, I have to. I need that extra $200 a week. I have to. I'm in school. I have to work that. I have to. So I get it. They're going to support, but they can't stop what they're doing unless it becomes so little. They need to do it. And I understand. I know where they're coming from. Yes, I have that on my phone. I just don't have that kind of time. Right now, doing the food delivery apps really worked for me. Last year, I did it a few times. And I got really lucky. I went to Great Neck, and I went to Macy's, and I checked out displays at the perfume counter and the man's perfume counter. And they paid me, I believe it was $26.50 per pop. And I drove home and I hit no traffic. I just hit it right on the mark. I've done Duracell, check, display checks the displays. That's right, TP. And this one girl, she was an amazing speaker. She's a college student, all different ages. That's what was so great. One of the last guy speakers was, I say, about 50. And you got me. And then one of the women speakers, I mean, she was definitely in her 40s. And then you had a few young people. But the moment I said I bought stock in Uber Eats, you should have saw the looks on their faces. I'm like, well, there's more to Uber. Stocks in Uber. I said, there's more to Uber than just Uber Eats. And that's when they cut me off. And now I'm replaying it in my head. And I did ask to speak again. And they did, because I did have a question. And my question was, can you send me the footage of this meeting? Because I would be more than happy to upload it to YouTube to let my audience check it out. Learn what it was all about. But people get mixed feelings, but there's more to it than just that. You know? There's just more to it than just that. Oh, there's so much to do. But I got to make a few bucks today. I don't have a choice. And I really don't want to go out tonight. I'm going to be on the treadmill about 9. And I'm going to catch up with all the videos that I've missed. I see that Pete Paid to Drive uploaded like 3 or 4 videos about him doing DoorDash for the first time and some other stuff, and I really want to watch him. And then I want to watch UDM tonight. A couple hours on the treadmill will go like that. I like to save entertaining stuff for the treadmill because then I don't, it's not such a, oh God, I got to go work out. You get into it. You walk 2.7 for 2 hours. Yeah, that's good exercise. So that's that, folks. I know what you're saying. They need the money. They got to pay the bills. But I might do Field Agent again. Thank you for the heads up. Not busy, Postmates, not busy. Well, I'm going to turn them on in a few. It's already 10:40. No, it's not. It's later than 10:40. Sorry. I'm looking at the video. The video time. 11:23. I'll wait a few more minutes and I'll turn it on. I hope to get between, I'll say 12 and 4. 8 deliveries. Let's see if I can do that between 12 to 4. 8 deliveries. That would be really good. That's a realistic goal. Hey, Angela. So whoever sees Janice Pierce, thank her for the $5 Stripe donation from my website, because now I know I set it up right, and that's really nice that she did that. I wasn't sure if I did, but I haven't worked on that site for a while. Aranka, Linda, no Petty or Manny yet. Second half of the week. Just too much to do. What's this? No limitation ride share. Thank you for joining in. Thank you. Cute. That's awesome. Yeah, hello, good day, Don. Thank you for the super chat. Now, super chats, whenever you get a super chat, YouTube takes 30%. That's a write-off if you run a business. I'm letting you know that. If you start building up your channel and you start receiving super chats, whatever YouTube takes, the 30%, that's a write-off at tax time. I called my accountant last week, and that's what he told me. And that goes for PayPal, and that goes for Stripe. That goes for any income, because you're generating the income for YouTube, and then they're taking a cut because you're using their free platform. That's a write-off, guys. Yeah. Make sure you get all your write-offs. I'm gonna have a pile. I'm getting organized though. I want to stay on top of it instead of waiting to the last minute and then I panic for like a week. And I have everything laid out all over the place like a nut job. There's something that I wanted to discuss, and it's been discussed many times. It happened over the weekend, and I just had it. And I was really annoyed because the guy picking up the food seemed like he gave me, like he was like, It was at Applebee's, and he was picking up a large order. And the waiter helping him, not only did the guy speak half English, it doesn't matter what his language, his main language is. It made it really hard for this amazing Applebee's worker to communicate with him because he just kept going like this with his tablet going. And the guy's like, oh, come on, He was like, you're here to pick up 2 orders. And he was like, yeah, two. But can you elaborate just a little bit more? And he had to go find out for himself what company he was working for. It wasn't as big. It wasn't as big as my old iPad. It was like half the size, like a very large phone. And he had no bags. And he was picking up 3 large bags, with 4 containers in them. The plastic bag wrapped up, 4, 8, 12 dishes. Where's the bag? Any bag, anything. These companies should rid all the people in the field. This is what I think. Any restaurant that does business with these food delivery app gigs, if a driver comes in without a bag or can't show by pointing to their car, I've done that many times. See the space blanket? It's already on my front seat. Because sometimes you get really big boxes and I just wrap the thermal blanket up around the food. If they're not properly equipped to pick up the food to deliver the food as hot or cold as possible, they should be deactivated. Get them out of the field. Let the people who do the job and take a lot of pride in doing the job get all the gigs in town. Because not only did that man waste that guy's time, and this kid was amazing. He was so kind, and he had to work harder, and it's not right, because that's not his job. He's not getting paid to help someone else make a good paycheck. It's just not right. Very unfair. I felt really bad for that kid. I thought it was a joke. Oh yeah, I can't either. YouTube thievery. Oh yeah, well, you know, I know 30% is a lot, but they did create a platform for an average Joe like me to use to earn some income for free. All I do is pay my internet service provider, and it's a choice to have a cell phone service. Not necessary. You know, internet service provider is. So you can't get that mad. If they were taking 50%, I think I'd be really, really upset. But 30, well, they have to run their business. They have hundreds of billions, maybe trillions of people using their platform worldwide. It's a global platform. Well, they're not going to create that for nothing. They're in it for business. And then they make money off the ads and so many other ways. It's a fee. It's a service fee. That's how I see it. So make sure you keep track of every dime they take from you, because it's a write-off. It contributes to your write-off. That's good to know. Yeah, and I really felt bad for the kid, because he was like, but who are you here for? Like, I walked in and he was multitasking. He was taking care of another Uber Eats person that walked in and just went like this. He goes, I'm Uber Eats. We'll say the name was Jones. He was like, oh, okay, no problem. Here you go. But he didn't have a bag either. You know, it's nighttime. It's still cool out. Why don't you have a bag? You know, unless it's a salad or something. You know, I use my... I like to ask, oh, these two full bags are hot food. I'll put them in the big bag. Oh, these are salads. I keep them out because it's cool now, you know. But now eventually I'm going to have to use even the little flimsy bags for that, because it's going to be hot out. And salads whittle. They shrivel really quickly. And I don't feel many people want to eat, you know, room temperature salads all the time. I would think they would want it on the cool side, the way it should be, a cold salad. So that really ticked me off. And then when I walked in, I was doing a Postmates pickup. And I was like, Postmates. And I said the name. And he was like, oh, you got the card? And he was like, here you go. And I put the food in the bag. And I was just standing there looking at the guy. And when the guy, and he was giving me this attitude, this driver, and I was just like, you know, I should have said, where are your bags? Why don't you have your bags? You're picking up a lot of food. But I don't think he would have understood me anyway. So now the nice waiter, server, comes back, Applebee's worker, and he goes, here you go, with the receipt wrapped up. And I go, are there any drinks? Just double checking. And the guy that has no bags goes, huh. And I was like, we both looked at him like, okay. I said, thank you very much. Have a good day. They should be let go. Make room for the people who take pride in the job. I go out of my way. Here's an example. I watch Team LMDU. Oh, I really enjoy his videos. And every time he talks and he's on his lunch breaks, he works at the food store, the Lucky Food store, you see all the bags in the back seat. Well, because he does his job right. He uses the bags. You see him walk up to the restaurants, because sometimes he'll leave the phone on. I think he has 2 phones. And you see him walking in, you know, and he has the proper equipment to pick up the food. Pizza bags. Now, I listened to UDM this morning while I was getting ready, and the topic, he read something that, or maybe it was one of the calls in, that a customer was complaining that the driver had a different pickup and took longer to drop off the pizza, the food, and the food was cold. Well, I can tell you this, on a weekend lately, the past couple of months, I'll order pizza at 9 o'clock, make sure I'm at the pizzeria by 10. I put my pizza for me, and I'll get a slice that's not hot, but the pizza's hot. And I bring in one of the bags. I have 2 bags from these companies, and I put my food in it, and I put it right here. And then while I'm on the way home, I'll turn on the app and do 2 more deliveries, then head home if I'm lucky. If it rings me, I'll do 1 or 2 more. And my plan is to be in my apartment by 11. When I opened that bag at 11:20 and I picked it up at 10 o'clock, that pizza is warm hot still. I opened the bag and you could feel the heat coming out of it. So the bags work. And it's still on the cool side. So I'm telling you, if the drivers used the proper equipment to serve hot or cold food, it would make a difference. Somebody wouldn't complain if they had to wait 6 extra minutes or 10 extra minutes. If you know it's coming and they're doing things, no big deal. I mean, 10 minutes is really not a big deal when you're using these apps, especially on a weekend and it's busy. I'll be here. The food will be here within an hour. That's cool. Get yourself ready. Get yourself set up for the delivery. Really no big deal. I'm telling you, those bags work. Because when I get myself up and I get everything together and I make 2 trips to my car and I get up to my apartment, I finally get settled, put on the tube, put on the news, open up the... You're talking it's an hour and a half later. My pizza is still hot. It's warm to hot. It's not piping hot, but it's warm. And I just put it in the toaster oven for like 3 minutes. I usually preheat it and just put for like 3 minutes to give that little kick, and it comes out beautiful. And then I put another slice in, and then I eat 2 in a row. It works. I'm telling you, the bags work. So it really is an unnecessary complaint from a customer if all drivers use the proper equipment to deliver the food. That's right. You keep cold and hot and separate, TP. I always have my bag moving on up with the Monvels. I got to check out your YouTube channel when I'm upstairs. YouTube makes a killing. Yeah, I know, TP. Amen to that. I get it. You get it. I get it. We all get it. Why? Because we do what we're supposed to do to earn that money. So I feel when we are part of the movement of getting more fair pay, I'm the kind of driver you want in the field, because I follow all the right procedures to deliver the best quality food that I can. And I would think that restaurants and the food delivery apps would appreciate that. You know, letting all these fly-by-night people in, they can't communicate with the servers, which is ridiculous. And even halfway, I mean, this guy, he just couldn't speak. I've seen many drivers get by, and it's like, well, he knows enough, he can make it. But he was using his bag. You know, that's somebody who's trying. There's a difference. But this guy just had this, like, I stand here, I pick up, you serve me, you work for me. I was like, even the worker was like, oh boy, like, oy vey. You know, oh boy. Just incredible. What people think that you should do for them so they can make a paycheck. It's a joke. Hi. My neighbors, I'm right in front of my door, and I know people are looking at me going, Michelle, she's crazy. What the hell is she doing in a car now? That's okay. I don't mind. They stay away from me. When I come home, no one bothers me. Okay, folks. I'm just going to turn on Stride and turn on the app to see if I get run, because I got to make some money. And it is, I am chit-chatting away. It's an accomplishment when you get a lot done. It feels good. 11:37. Do you have a Mario's Pizza? They make a 24-inch pizza that will not fit in my front door. Oh. Well, I guess if it don't fit in your front door, then don't order the 24-inch pizza. I don't know what else to say. If it don't fit, you can't get it. Get two 16 inches, I guess, right? Don't fit in your front door. Because if you slide it, like if you slant it, and it's still on the warm side, it should be warm hot, the cheese and sauce might slide. You don't want that. I happen to like when, just like pasta, Many times I'll pick up pizza and they're like, oh, we wish you told us. We would have waited 20 more minutes to start making that. I'm like, but you don't understand. And I say it a lot. I like it when the pizza settles a little bit because all the ingredients, they form and it's a better slice. When I heat it up just a little bit, I like it like that. But that's just me. Seattle Dasher Girl. Hey, Seattle. Thank you very much. Thank you. That's cool. Get to hold it sideways. I lay it on the back seat. Well, if you don't have any other choice, I guess so, right? Moving on up with the Monvales. When I used to work at Burger King, they were bogey as heck. I don't know what that means. I don't know what that means. I'm sorry. With a hit grandma pie. Yeah. Got to be careful. Even with my own food. I usually lay the bottle of water on the seat because my front seat goes, there's a little incline. And I put this so when I lay up the pizza, it's level. It's more level. Yeah, I even do that for my own food. And the bags work. That bag, keep that food hot for a couple of hours if you use it properly. Try that. They hit grandma, I see. Oh. I don't, maybe there's a hidden agenda there. I have no idea, but I haven't been there. And I won't take orders from there anymore. I don't like being played. It's at my age, it's just exhausting. And don't bother me. I wasn't looking for any attention, but thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. My husband likes that too. He'll put it in the oven and everything. Oh yeah. Even when I get fast food, like twice a month I get Burger King. I happen to like Burger King. That's really, I got Wendy's recently for the first time like in 3 years. I'll bring home my food. I'll get all settled and comfortable. I put the fries in the toaster oven and I reheat them so it's hot. And then I give the burgers 20 seconds or 25 seconds on each side of the microwave and I put it on a plate. I take my time and I eat it hot. Because by the time you get home and you get settled and you put it on the plate, it's warm hot, like it's warm. And I even put it in a bag, but you know what I mean, fast food, it gets cold quick. Pizza's a different kind of fast food. You put that pizza in a Ziploc, in one of those pizza bags, it stays hot a long time. It works. Those pizza bags work. IHOP has buy one, get one free luxury milkshakes for $5. That's a great deal. That's a great deal. Hey, this place, Tropical Smoothie in Merrick. Oh, well, there's a few of them around. Before 10 a.m., they open at 7. This is more of a day place. They're not open late. They have $5 smoothies. Those super, like that's very good quality drinks, those tropical smoothies. And they're like this big. I mean, they're huge. They're like 2 of these. And I'm not over exaggerating. $5 special before 10 a.m. And many times I've gone in like 9:45 and picked up food and people are getting 8 shakes because the smoothies, because they'll bring them home for that price. You know. Stush, I'll put it in the oven. Like they run everything. I'm really losing it now. I'm sorry, I don't understand that. Okay, guys, I'll be right back. I gotta turn on Stride and I gotta turn on the apps. I'll be right back. And then I'm gonna take a cruise. It's such a beautiful day. All right. I got 3 apps on: Postmates, Grubhub, Uber Eats. Let's see who rings me first. Just like in the meeting last night, let the apps compete against each other to make it more fair. Oh, I'm sorry. Oh my gosh. I didn't want to sneeze everywhere. I walked outside and my car is covered with that film of pollen. Ooh. And I left my windows open like that much, so when it gets so hot, I shouldn't have done that. Pollen everywhere. But right now, this car's a work car, so make it work. All right, I'm gonna get on the road and drive around a little bit. So remember, even though the weather's changing, gotta fit the part. I don't want to be wearing leggings. I could have wore halfy pants, but I decided to wear sandals instead of socks and sneakers. And I have this shirt's very light. It's light. You still got to be dressed, guys. You can't look like a bum. You're walking into establishments. You got to set an image. See, this is all the stuff that I would love to be a part of, because I get angry when I see people in the field and they're making money. I'll be right back. Let's see what it is. I turned it down. Rockville Center, 5:15. Grubhub. No parking. Too much of a hassle to park. Nah. I'll wait. If it wasn't for the parking, I probably would take a couple of lowballs like that. But when you have to spend 10 to 15 minutes trying to find parking, it's not worth my time. I'd rather wait for Uber Eats or Postmates, and I would rather drive a few extra minutes and have easy parking and easy access to the restaurant. That's just me. Rockville Center, at night I go there. Maybe in the middle of the afternoon I've done that. I don't know where this place is. That's another thing. I've never heard of that place, so who knows where the parking is. It could be on the corner of that main street of theirs, and I'll never get parking. I'll have to park a mile away just to get near it. Oops, forgot to press the mileage. Yesterday I drove 77. No, that's from 2 days. I didn't deliver yesterday. That's right. Ooh. I wiped off my window a little bit because of all the pollen. I never got windshield wipers. You know, I should drive to that store right now and get them, so later I could put on new windshield wipers. I did follow someone's suggestion, and I think they're right. When it rains, it's just so streaky. I should go get... Let's see what the next offer is. Hold on. Yeah, I could be good. Shoot. Sorry, guys. Allergies. I took 2 pills, even eye drops. Allergies. Oh God. Boston Market, $6 pickup, but it's Freeport. It's right down the road. Easy parking. More than happy to do it. I just won't go to Rockville Center for 5:15 and spend 10 to 15 minutes looking for a spot. Hi, how are you? He's a very... Hello, Janice Pierce. Thank you. I thought it's Janice Pierce, right? Thank you. What a good idea about the cash tips. Thank you for sending me the Stripe donation, because now I know I set up the form properly. That was really very nice of you. That man that just walked by my phone, he lives in my building. He's a very nice man. He's going to Tiamo. He smokes his cigarettes and he plays lotto all day long. That Keno game. He walks around the town. He plays lotto. Shop at CVS. Everything's right here. I'll go down to the next block. It's just easier. I would rather drive a little bit further if it's easier. Thank you, Janice Pierce. And to make a badge that you accept cash tips, I don't know if that's allowed. I have no idea if that would be allowed. It's a great idea. Or we appreciate cash tips because a lot of people don't realize, okay, it's wonderful to get a tip on an app. I mean, it's a compliment. It really is appreciated. But we have to pay taxes on that money that we earn. So if we get cash tips, say, if lately I've been doing these things a lot, I usually hit $20 cash tips a week, but that's, that's $80, let's say $80 to $100 a month I don't have to claim. But just give or take, some weeks it's 15, some weeks it's 25, some weeks you get a $30 tip on Uber Eats. That was great that guy gave me $30, but I have to pay taxes on that. So thank you, Janice Pierce. I had noticed it this morning and I signed in. About to go out and get that bag too. Make a big money bag. I get it. See, I don't mind this. Boston Market, literally, I'm going to make a right and it's on my right. And there's a lot of... Guys, can you see me? I'm sorry that went down. You got to go get that bag. That's what I heard. It's a great idea. Aren't the trees beautiful? They're gorgeous. They're so full bloom and they're not trimmed yet. They're beautiful. It's like you're driving underneath little bridges of trees. Janice Pierce, if you didn't hear me, thank you. At least now I know that I set up the forms properly and I know how to work the Stripe. I'm very new to Stripe and it's just a baby step to move forward to build a business. And I was saying about Boston Market, it's right down the street here. It's an easy pickup and it will probably be an easy drop off because there's a lot of Boston Markets around. Maybe a town, but I would rather have it a little easy with the parking than to spend 10-15 minutes looking for parking. It's not worth it unless you're paying me $10 and up for the delivery. Oh my gosh. I took 2 pills. It should have been enough. I don't want to sneeze in front of the camera. And then maybe sneeze on the phone. I don't want to do that. I'm going to give that just a moment. Oh, God. And then I'm going to call it a day with the video in a minute, guys. Let me see what you wrote, because I'm going to focus and work for a few hours. I need to start my work week. I think maybe for the summer I should just take off Mondays. I don't do deliveries on Mondays. I felt like a whole new person when I woke up today. Everybody deserves a day off. Hopefully soon there'll be more days off. Oh, you're cleaning houses. Got it. God. Oh, that was the other lady. Oh, good luck. Make a lot of money. That's great. Nothing like a cash job. Is it a cash job? Cleaning the homes? If you're still there? Oh, gosh. I'm not sure if you're still there. I'm sorry. Money bag. That's cool. About to go out and get the bag, too. Hey, Brenda, Janice. Caramel. King 20,000. I don't know if you would get in trouble for that. I don't know what to say. I don't know. I don't know. I would wear pins. I know we spoke about that last night in the meeting to support food delivery gig app drivers to make it more fair wages. Now that I would do. Let people know I'm a part of a movement and I'm a part of making things better. But businesses should join in. Businesses should say, you don't have a bag? We're not giving you our food, period. All businesses should do that. All. Right? That would rid a lot of the laziness. Either the ones that want to make money will stop being so lazy. I mean, to me, that's being lazy. You can't even put bags behind in your back seat or in your front seat, your trunk, and grab a bag when you go pick up food. Oh, come on. You can't show. I've done that. See that thermal blanket? Like park right in front of a pizzeria, pick up a few pizzas. I'm gonna wrap the pizzas up in that thermal blanket because it works. And then you open it and people are like, wow, this pizza's still hot. Well, of course it is. I took the steps necessary to keep your food hot. Hey, Team LMDU. How's it going? I'm so happy to see you here. Oh my gosh. I really enjoy your videos. You made me, I was laughing out loud the other day with the story, about the odd stories about what people will write you. Don't be alarmed. I'm in my towel. Why bother saying all that? It's so funny. I was laughing. Everybody, go visit Team LMDU YouTube channel. He does some great videos. And you're funny and you're so real. That's what I like about you. You're one of us. You're real. You're out there hustling. You see an opportunity. You're building something while you're working. So you work. I watched a video. I left you on for a few hours the other day, and I learned more about you. You have 30 years at the Lucky Food Store. 17, 27, 37, 47, 30 years working for the Lucky Food Stores. You're a hard worker. That's tough to do. That's a tough business. I did it for 3.5 years. I started late in life. I had to leave it. I was exhausted, and I'm a good worker. And I'm not just tooting my horn telling you that I'm a good worker. When I'm healthy, I was working so hard that I made myself ill. I went into the hospital, and that's no lie. And anyone who knows me, they were shaking their heads going, we don't understand why you got so sick. Like, is it that tough? Well, I feared for my job. I needed money. And I finally branched out and I started doing this, and I took my business seriously, and I had to get out of the business. Before that, I grew up in the restaurant business, and I could barely walk after a while. Oh, you're 22 years old. And you're 22 years old. What do you mean you're 22 years old? 17, you said you started at 17. So 27, 37, 40, oh, okay. I'm like, I'm counting. Got 30 years in. So go visit his channel, everyone. And your wife seems very nice. And you know, we all can make a little money on YouTube. Okay, maybe you won't be a millionaire, but if you start now, she has a good topic. Finding odd things at odd stores. See, I would like to listen to that. I watch more YouTube TV than I do regular TV. And like I said, the other day I was home for a few hours and I just put you on. I wanted to learn more about you. And you were really interesting. Your videos were good. Maybe I can't communicate on every one, but I have you on in the background. And if I can, at least I'll, tap the thumbs up to let you know that I'm supporting you. She should do that. You know, a hobby can turn into a stream of income. It is possible. So guys, I'm really happy you joined in Team LMDU, but I do have to get going. I need to make some money, and I'm probably going to put on some YouTube videos in a little while. You're working on her. Well, that's a different kind of topic that's very interesting. And the way she said she likes to find odd products, odd things. Well, that makes it even more interesting. And she could take it a step further over time, actually show how those odd things she finds work. I'm quietly, and I'm not going to unveil it for a long time, at least for a few months. I'm working on another YouTube channel because the opportunities are off the chart online, but I'm not going to promote it here for a while. I need to build a foundation first, and it's an amazing idea that in a couple of years, I say maybe a year, we'll have 1,000 subscribers. And it's a different kind of topic, very smart. You just keep getting better and better at it. I will have a prosperous day. Thank you. Okay, bye guys. I got to get going now. I got to shut up and get to work. I'll see you soon. Thank you so much, everyone. Thank you. See you, team LMDU. See you guys. Have a good one. And thank you for the super chat, Don.